This gun has some range. You see, level 2 reached, 10 upgrade points granted, okay? Greetings guys and girls and fellow gamers, my name is Games4Kicks and welcome back to Empyrion. This is 3.6 update, it has hit Steam and it looks absolutely amazing. Don't worry, I'm not starting a new game, I'm only stepping into a new game to show you what actually has happened and what it is about. The guys are absolutely amazing. In such short time have they already given us such amazing amount of updates. It is just amazing. I mean, some companies can really take an example out of that book. I mean, it's only been a couple of weeks ago these guys have done an update and they promised us skill levels. They've talked about in the past about leveling system and tech trees, and what do we have today? Tech trees. It doesn't matter how simplistic it is implemented, it does not matter at all. The main thing is that they have done it. And it's absolutely amazing. Now, again, I've only played around for about 2 hours with all this in a new game, just to test it around. And basically, when you start a new game now, your character is of level 1. You get 120 experience purely by coming into the game because they're just telling you, you're awesome, you have found a new planet, here's 120 experience points. Now, experience points seems to be rewarded for anything. So, if I start digging the ground, I get 2 experience for every, I don't know exactly how it's measured, but for every time Earth is moved or whatever, yeah? And when you see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, what that actually is a cumulative, which means you didn't get 2 and then 14, you got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 up to 14, yeah? And that's just because it happens so fast, it just keeps adding them up. And as soon as you take a small break, it goes back to start again, okay? So there you go. So you could theoretically just sit here and dig a big hole and level yourself up. Now, in the moment, the levels are not really... you're not going to get an edge over anybody if you level up through digging a hole in the first half an hour of the game. That's just up to you, like, you know how you want to level up. It's a single player game, it has multiplayer aspects, but even in multiplayer you kind of play together, you don't really play competitive, so it's absolutely fine. And it is a first draft. The guys also recommend on their patch notes to go to their forums, let them know what you think about the tech tree and the skill leveling and the experience system, and give them the feedback. They're really eager to hear you and to listen to you and to want to know what you think, because it is your game in the end of the day as well. They want to make sure you have the best experience. So do that. Yeah, if you have anything to say about this, go to their forums and let them know about it. Yeah. Now, this is in the moment how it's implemented. The same with guns. Yeah. So I have a gun here. Let's shoot at this guy. Okay, he runs away. When you're actually a certain distance, he runs away. So let's get one closer, so we don't have to run away. Do I have actually any bullets now? I probably should get the bullets. It's a pity when you're in survival mode that that's what happens. So we have to get our bullets. Now, you also get experience, as you see, in every time you shoot an animal. Every time you do any type of interaction, you get experience, yeah? If here's the bullets now. If you are reloading your weapon, you don't. If you... I'm not being sarcastic, I'm just making fun to pass the time. So let's find something edible we can shoot at. Also, if you collect things, yeah? Like these guys here. Yeah, corn dogs. You collect something, boom, you get 20 experience. And that is really amazing. Now, of course, per level, the increase you need to get to the next level gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that is really everything, all there is to know about the current leveling system that they implement. You get experience for pretty much everything. Now, I haven't tried attacking anything or any bases and killing drones. You get experience from killing drones. I don't know if you get experience for taking out bases and taking them over with your course, but we will test that in the next Let's Play. And I will not start a new one because 3.6 is actually compatible with the existing save files, so I will be continuing my season 4. No worries about that. We will be getting back to our CV and take over drone bases and whatnot. So what else is new? Yeah, well, the tech tree. So let's look at the tech tree. The tech tree is divided by columns, okay, for levels, like level 3, level 5, 7, 10, level 12, 15. Now, you do not get these things as you hit the levels, yeah? What actually happens is, as you reach these levels, you can choose one of those. Well, many of those, all of them if you want. You get points for each time you level up. So let's actually kill something. Let's level up quickly to see how this works. Oh man, I should be a better shot, but luckily he's a bit of a derp, like, and he's not really able to run away properly. This gun has some range. You see, a level 2 reached, 10 upgrade points granted, okay? So now this guy is probably a bit tougher, so let's see what we have here. Oh, whoa. Now that was 272 experience accumulative. You get 32 XP per shot. There you go. And they seem to have gotten buffed as well with how much meat they give you. So let's just shoot one more guy and see if we can get to level 3. No, you missed me. Come on, you. There we go. And are we level 3 yet? Okay. When you're level 3, so let's just go to level 3 and let's have a look, because the next thing that is really important for you guys to see is the crafting, okay? And also look at the resizing of the Akua fruit. Look how gigantic this Akua fruit is. How awesome is that? Oh, he's running away. Awesome. Free experience. Come on. Yeah, we're nearly there. So, I show you now the crafting. When you get your ship in the beginning of the game, yeah, you can't craft anything, okay, or very little. You actually can craft, look at this, 0 templates, 0 devices. You can craft this, of course. Fuel packs and hydrogen I get in later. This is all you can craft. Okay, now some of these things are given to you automatically, yeah, like for example the ability to craft different types of blocks. That's given to you over time, as far as I understand, because I didn't select a lot of things and still got an upgrade. But say when we level 3, what's going to happen is we go into our tech tree. The default key is O on your keyboard, or you go to your characters interface and click tech tree. At level 3, if I say I want to be able to make a small fuel tank, that recipe will then be added to be craftable in my crafting station, yeah? Also, you can see now here in the tech tree, everything's divided by capital vessel, base, deco blocks, small vessels, hover vessel. Again, I still did not see a need to really invest any points into this. It hasn't convinced me yet, even though they're trying to give you, for example, the thrusters on the hover vessel at level 7. Yeah, so you get, let me see, you get the normal thrusters and the directional thrusters at level 5 and 7, okay? So, which means very early on you can actually get that, but who wants to run around with a hover without a mini turret on them when they attack a base? So you want to get at least level 7 Gatling gun or level 10 mini turret. Now, on the small vessel, however, you can see that all the things you get, like the normal thruster, is level 10, so it's like 2 levels, it's like 1 column offset. You get everything 1 column later. So instead of level 5, you need level 7 for directional thrusters. Instead of level 7, you need level 10 for directional. But again, a couple of levels in between still haven't convinced me to go with a hover vehicle, but that's just my personal choice, nobody else's. Now in Musk you find things like your starter kits if you want to make a hover vessel, your fuel pack, your large fuel pack. Yes, we have large fuel packs now. 100, they still take promethium pellets, but they're 100 value. So this one is a value of 30, and for 3 times more, a value of 30, you get 100. So you get actually 10 fuel value for free. Okay, instead of 90, you get 100, yeah? Now, you will see that some of the things you kind of have to take. You have to take like a water generator or an oxygen generator. And now they have a thing called a H2O2 generator, which is really awesome. I mean, they have all these different things. I don't know exactly what this is used for. I know this is used probably to create the hydrogen bottles, yeah, instead of the oxygen bottles. So you can see that here in the crafting window here. On the other side, you can see, come on, here, the fuel pack, which is a hydrogen. So the hydrogen bottles now, I think that is their way of allowing you to give you a fuel source other than promethium, because now I can just simply, like I do with oxygen, dump that machine into the water and it makes hydrogen fuel packs. Now the fuel value is lower, as you can see. It's only a fuel value of 15 per bottle or per container, which means a full container will only, if you have a full fuel source here packed with the bottles of 15, you get only half as much as obviously the ones with 30. So, you know, it's a trade-off. It's a very good backup fuel, you know. Now that is really all there is to the tech tree. Take your time, look over it, start a test world, and have a quick look what you need and how to do it. I like the way it puts choice into your grasp now, and also it prevents cluttering of your crafting station, because you don't select something you don't want to craft. Like in single player, I would never ever craft a passenger seat. I wouldn't even be bothered with a lot of that multiplayer thing. Like I wouldn't bother with a cockpit 2 maybe, if a cockpit 1 is fine. So it's not that you can save points, but it's just you have a cleaner crafting window. Also what they've done was the crafting window, they're scrollable now, yeah? Now you probably won't see that here because we don't have enough in it. But let's see if we can make it. Yeah, actually, you see here with the mouse scroll, they've finally fixed that. Awesome. Before you were able to scroll down, but you had to use this to scroll back up. So all these tiny little things, you know, they add up, and it's a really, really, really great update so far. Now let me show you a bit more advanced stuff in a world that I tested, in my test world, and I'll see you guys in a second. Now, this is my test survival world, yeah? This is just where I played around for about 2 hours, and I've done a few things, and you can see already I've went through 2 day cycles pretty much, I think. So you can see here I can already craft a little bit more, and this is stuff I learned or unlocked, yeah? So obviously in my tech tree, as I leveled up, I'm now level 5, yeah? I got points. Yeah, for each level you get a certain amount of points, and I decided, well, I want to have a fuel tank, you know, for a base. Some of them share the same thing. So if you, for example, look at the small fuel tank, because it can be used in a base, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, it's a BA or a CV. When I bought that, it automatically also was selected here, because I bought it on the base tab and it automatically unlocked here as well, which means I could straight away go buy a large fuel tank if I would have the points, yeah? Now you can see here, well, in this case I can't anyway because I'm not level 10, but I'm a level 5, so I can go straight to the oxygen station, for example, and buy that, but I don't have enough points. Is it 6 points and I have 4, so if I unlock it, it won't unlock because I don't have enough points. So yeah, some of that stuff is shared. Now obviously the route I'm taking is like food processor, large constructor, advanced constructor straight away. Don't care about gravity generator for now. I do that later on in my capital vessel. Then you have the deco blocks. Deco blocks for me in a single player survival will be the last thing I worry about, yeah, if I'm doing a let's play. Yeah, there will be stuff in the end when you want to build that nice sexy looking base, you know, like where you want to put all that stuff in, absolutely, but it gives me the choice, and the benefit of having the choice is clutter-free crafting window. You only see what you really care about, and this is really what is the awesome part about this feature. Now, these glowstones were added before. They changed the skins of the guns. Bases can now have also multiple guns, yeah? Now, you have to unlock them, of course, but if I go to my base, you can see now that down here, I have now a cannon turret, which I unlocked. I can now have a rocket turret and a plasma turret. This is just awesome, okay? So I can have different turrets, and they're completely reskinned, the turrets, yeah? So look at them. His ass is grass. Oh no, he's running over the mountain. There you go. Dead animal. Anyway, the point is that this looks really awesome. They reskinned them. I like the blue color. I really love them, yeah? I'll show you what the other ones look like in a second, yeah? So as you can see now, the crafting window here, also some of the things you unlock, you might... I think if you played this game before, you will remember that some things you couldn't craft in the crafter on the SV. And you kind of got used to that. You kind of went into your SV and said, oh yeah, I can't craft a fridge because I can only craft a fridge in the big constructor. However, what is confusing now with the tech tree, and I hope they're gonna change that. And if you're watching this, developers, you know, this is just in my opinion. It now becomes, due to the tech tree, it is something that might help, because before we were just used to it. But now that I have a tech tree, if I go in my tech tree and I say, hey, I want to unlock the fridge, it doesn't tell me anywhere that this fridge can only be crafted in this crafting station. Actually, in fact, it let me select crafting the fridge before I was unlocking the crafting station. So when I selected the fridge, the very first thing at level 3 to keep my food safe, I was able to select it and then couldn't find it. And then I remembered, oh yeah, of course, you can't craft it in the small crafting station on the SV. But before, because I didn't make a conscious decision to pick it, I was simply used to the fact that I can't craft it. So for new players, this might be a bit confusing, because they might look at this and go like, hey, I selected this, why can I not craft this? It's not showing up. Well, you can only craft it in one of those constructors, yeah? You see it here, but you won't see it in the small constructor over in the ship, because that is not what the constructor does. But now that you, again, I'm just repeating it because that's the important difference, but now that I can actually make the conscious decision of saying I want to craft a fridge, it will be confusing that it doesn't show up here. Yeah. Now again, just as a heads up, because you guys who played this game already a lot like myself will be used to it, but for new player this can get very confusing. Now let me switch over to another world so we can have another look at some of the other stuff. Now, we're here in the creative world now that you start on Akua, and look at the new gun designs. Absolutely fantastic, okay? This guy here is the Gatling gun. Look how badass that looks, yeah? This guy here, look at the rockets. Absolutely awesome, yeah? Now, they still function the same way, of course, like, so nothing has changed there. Well, as far as I know, nothing has changed. I'm not actually aware of if the guns, you know the way the Gatling gun has to sit in the middle because it shoots straight rather than at your crosshair? So if you have it mounted here on the side, it will shoot somewhere over here rather than at your target. So I don't know if that's changed or if that ever is going to change, but just to be aware of it. And look at this badass gun now on top of the... what is that, an SV or a HV, is it? It's a hover vessel, on top of the hover vessel, yeah? That's your turret. I think they had them like that before. But they updated all the skins for all these turrets, which is really badass and it's really amazing. Now let's have a look inside at the crafting. I already set up this guy with a lot of crafting resources, so we don't have to worry about anything. So you can see here I have everything we need, yeah? Now look at this. For the bases, yeah, we have a cannon turret, which you've seen already on top of my base. Then you have the rocket turret for bases now. And you have a flak turret for bases. And a plasma turret. That's just absolutely fantastic that bases now have multiple turrets, yeah? Then you also can see that for the CV they have the same turrets. I think they already existed. The skins all changed for the rocket launcher, for everything. Absolutely fantastic. But look at the new gun, yeah? They have added now a tier 2 pistol as well, which looks absolutely badass, yeah? So it's a projectile pistol, it's a .50 caliber, because remember the way we always kept finding from the drones these 50 caliber ammunition, and nobody's using a handgun, okay? Nobody's using this pistol, yeah? But this pistol here is a damage of 80, which is actually the same as, is it the same? It's actually more than the assault rifle that you built in the beginning, yeah? So, well, it's probably slower than the assault rifle, so the assault rifle might actually still do a lot more damage, yeah? But you can see they have the same, they have a higher range, and damage multi-head, I don't know what that means. I think that is a multiplier of the damage somehow, but let's take these guys out for a spin, yeah? Let's take these guys out for a spin, and let's actually bring the gun as well, and let's get some 50 caliber bullets. There we go. We are in creative, so it's okay. I still crafted the pistol for some reason, I don't know why. And as far as I can see, they have not added anything else. The only other thing they've added, which I get into now, is armor plating, yeah? I don't know if they added more interior blocks. I can't... walkways, interesting. I don't know if they already existed. Walkway 2. So let's see about that. Walkway. And walkway 2. Okay, they could have already existed. I'm not 100% certain. Okay, so let's just, whoa, I have the jetpack on, very confusing. So let's place some of these new turrets up here, yeah? So let's place this guy, and yeah, might as well. And place the plasma turret right here. So when we look at the plasma turret now, yeah? That's for bases. Oh, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, again, I still see the problem, and I don't know if they fixed that. The problem that you basically shoot at your own base and at your own cannons. If an enemy comes from over here, that I hope they have it built in that as soon as the crosshair goes over anything that's friendly, it will not fire. Yeah, I really hope they change that, because that always was the biggest problem and the main reason why you did not put multiple turrets onto your roof near each other. And oh, look at that. Oh man, this is just awesome. That's a new skin. I think they had already rocket launchers. This is just a new skin. And now we have this guy here. Oh, look at that. Awesome. The flak. That is just... Oh, look how far this thing can shoot. That is just absolutely amazing. If you can hear my dog in the background, I excuse. It's just there's still some kids coming around every now and then. It's late already here in Ireland. It's already 9 o'clock nearly, and the guys are still trick-or-treating, some of them, so the dog is going bananas. But again, over humongous sized aqua fruit. Look at that. They changed I don't know if that's intentionally or if that is a bug, but look at all that now. This is actually so funny looking. Yeah, you have the aqua fruit now. Yeah, look at that. How gigantic is that? That's the biggest coffee I've ever seen. It still gives me only one coffee bean. Oh man, you need like a crane to carry that out. I wonder if that is a bug or not. I don't know. I have no idea. But it looks absolutely fantastic. Maybe it's a Halloween thing. I don't know. I have no idea. Now, the other thing I want to show you guys is armor. Look at this. This is absolutely fantastic, yeah? I can go to my ship now even, yeah? This block is for everything. Ship, SVBA, SVHV. I said SV twice, but you know, it's twice as good. Look at that. Boom. 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 Yeah. Oh yeah. You wanna get badass on me? Yeah. There you go. Okay, I did a bit much there on either side, but hey ho, you know. This is your new armor plating. Okay, and I probably should have done it the other way around, which would have been much awesomer and would have probably looked much better. So let's just pretend we didn't do this the other side and we're doing this side only. Okay, look at that. That looks badass, yeah? That is armor plating. It gives you plus 35 armor on whatever you have. Look at this, yeah? And you know the way you can actually cover your turrets? These guys. Yeah, you see the way these guys here, yeah, you can give them now extra armor as well by covering them, because and that looks badass actually. Let me see. So if we turn around and yeah, you see the way they still work and they don't damage the block, but now they have an extra bit of armor, which is really nice. You can wrap them into some additional armor if you need to, because you know the way sometimes you place them and you can see like the front sticking out or something. You can see the black, you know, when you're pointing up or down. Now you can actually give them a bit of armor, which is awesome. Really, really great job. Really cool addition. Now, the last thing I want to show you, actually, oh yeah, let's have a quick look at the hydrogen fuel. Yeah, so here we have the different fuel types now. Yeah, and actually hydrogen H2, this machine here, yeah? So that is the new machine, okay? That was added to the game, which is the hydrogen generator. Okay, so let's place it actually down here. Let's put our helmet on. I don't think we need our helmet on actually. So let's go down here and let's place it. So you place it as well in water, yeah? Look at that for awesome, yeah? And then give it power. Boom. Yeah, now it will generate every 117 seconds. It will generate either a hydrogen bottle. I think it's a hydrogen bottle, yeah. And then, yes, it's a hydrogen bottle, of course, yeah, because the other one is an oxygen bottle, so it would be the bottle version of it, yeah. Now, the hydrogen bottle, you can bring in here now, put it into here, and now you can craft hydrogen fuel packs. Now again, they're very weak fuel packs, okay? They only have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, let's make 10, okay? And let's get some promethium pellets. Yeah. Again, apologies about the dog if you can hear her in the background. Let's put the pellets in and let's make 10 of the large fuel packs and 10 of the fuel packs, yeah? So, oh, it actually makes 2, I forgot, so we only need 5. We can get rid of that. There you go. Actually, I already have the normal ones, so there's absolutely no point doing normal ones. So if we look at these now, we have the normal ones. Then we have the ones on steroids, which are absolutely gigantic, but again, take only one space up. Yeah. And look at this now. So let's take all these guys out here. Yeah. Putting 2 of those in gives you 60 fuel. Putting 2 of those in gives you 200 fuel. Okay? That is absolutely fantastic. Look at the time left. Power left, 26 minutes. Yeah? If we take these out and put 2 of those in, power left, 8 minutes. Okay? Even if we put a full tank full, we get probably just about close. Yeah, just a little more than 26 minutes. So can you imagine now if you have a full tank of those guys here? Look at this. This is not even a full tank. And boom. These things are absolutely amazing for bases. Yeah, when you build these big bases or you take them over, yeah, bring these fuel packs. Yeah. Now, of course, the opposite is also true for the hydrogen fuel packs. Look at this. Boom. Only 19 minutes, okay, and that's because each of them, oh, okay, it just went up to 52 minutes, yeah, but that is half of what you get from these guys, you know, which are at 1 hour and 43. So it is pretty weird, like, you know, sorry, it is pretty cool, you know, and not weird at all, I meant to say, like, you know, because you have all these options now which allow you to play the game even more the way you want. Okay, what else have they added? They did some things which I can't show you, which well, I could, but I really don't want to get myself into the scenario now because it's a bit of setup required. The enemy cores are now easier visible in the places of interest, in the bases, but they have increased hit points now. They slightly increased the strength of the Guardians, yeah, I don't know how you pronounce them, the Grokkums, the Crawlers, and the Turret Robots, yeah, so they have even more health now. Turret Robots are bitch to hit already, wow, okay, so this is gonna be nice, a challenge, yeah. I hope they improve the AI, actually. I couldn't see anything about AI improvement because they still derp around when you shoot them and not attack you. They also added a trussing block slope, oh, and they replaced new alien storage containers. Let's see if we can see the alien storage containers in here. Oh, look at that, they look awesome. Ho ho ho! That is awesome, look at that. Now you can't craft them. Oh, and they even come with alien loot. That's awesome. And also you will see I can't place anything there because we placed armor here and armor takes up a whole block. I really hope Unity lets you do that at some stage where you can say, hey, this is not a full block, this is just a sheet, like, you know, let's not count it as a block, let's just have the graphics there and the hit points on the other block and let's put us something there. I really hope that would be possible at some stage because I think a lot of games suffer from that. 7 Days to Die, you know, you can walk through the space but you can't place another block here, so it's you know, I think that's the way Unity just does it, so I don't think it's something the developers can fix that easily. Anyway, I'm digressing, I'm sidetracking. Now the other thing that they have done is they've tweaked the flashlights on the weapons. They added flares, okay? So you can see now that the flashlights are much stronger on the weapons, yeah? So well, this one doesn't have one, but if we look at the new pistol, which we actually haven't tried yet, look at that. That is awesome, yeah? Let's load that. I actually haven't tried shooting this bad boy, but look at this. A scoped gun. That is just awesome. Oh man, that is just too awesome. That is really cool. I like that pistol. This is gonna be my new favorite. So, what else can I show you here? Not much. They reduced the spawn rate of the Triceratops on Akua, and they will replace them soon with something more alien-like. So guys, don't worry, these are all placeholders as far as I understand. We're not going to be living on Earth-like planet, okay? This is going to get all alienized, yeah? They added pixie stalks to Akua for early health gain, which I found already in my private game, and it's absolutely awesome, yeah? So they literally give you just health back, and they also have another one which cures bites, yeah? Which is brilliant, yeah? And they rebalanced Akua fruit. It now gives health. They increased starting silicon from 150 to 200 in the escape pod, which is awesome. It just means you don't have to right away try to fight that base to get silicon. Now let me show you the last thing they've added and changed, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, and we are here in space in another creative world, yeah, that I set up for 3.6. Do you notice anything? You know our asteroids. But oh, we have new asteroids. Okay, you see this gigantic piece of rock here? Yeah, that's a new asteroid, okay? So they've added new asteroid types. I think they added a few. There's another one over there, but they can't be mined. So I don't know if that is that they're currently placeholders and they will add something to them, but they're gigantic. And I was like straight away, this is big enough to build a base inside, yeah? But look what happens when you try to drill it. You cannot dig here. So I have a feeling that they're currently just placeholders for new type of ore, perhaps in asteroids. I don't know, I'm just simply guessing. But also you can't destroy them, yeah? So if you're in your ship, they don't take damage. You see? No damage, yeah? So they don't take damage at all. Now, this is, as far as I know, everything that they've added. They did a lot of bug fixes, they changed a lot of things, but you can reach the patch notes yourselves for those. This is the main things that I was really psyched about that they changed. I can't wait to get back into my other game and take over one of those bases and to find and get confronted with a bigger challenge. We'll see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching, and if you did enjoy this episode and this little look at 3.6, remember to kick this like button in the ass like a gaming ninja, and I hope I see you guys in the next episode. Until then, viel Spaß and happy gaming.